Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Today I want to try something totally different, something I've never tried before. I want to show you a really cool recipe that I do here at home. It's called SRIRACHA chicken. It's spicy, it's delicious, and the key thing is it's super easy to make. So let me make a short video about how to make it, then we're going to make it, then we're going to eat it together, and I hope in the comments section below you tell me how awesome it was. And I hope you don't say you hated it. So let's get started with the ingredients and let me show you what it's all about. So let's talk ingredients. What do you need? First thing, 2 or 3 pieces or 4 pieces, however much chicken breast you want. It's got to be boneless, okay? And I recommend about 1 inch thick. That way it cooks in an appropriate amount of time. Next, you want sriracha sauce. Big bottle, I'll show it to you in a second. Soy sauce of choice. You can either use low sodium or the normal sodium. It's up to you. Salt and pepper, and you want honey. I prefer if you have organic, but it's up to you. Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your sriracha sauce and you're going to want to do about 1/4 cup. Now I know roughly 1/4 cup equals the whole bottom of this Tupperware container. So that right there is done. Okay. Now you're going to want to do about 1/4 or even a little bit less of soy sauce. Again, I've already made this a bunch of times, so I know that it's roughly that amount. That's why I'm not measuring anything. Then of course we want our salt. So I usually salt things very little because, you know, different tastes. Now, pepper, I usually just do a pinch or a little more. Okay, so we're almost done. Then, of course, we take our honey, and I do about a spoonful. Now, this is very thick honey, so it's very hard to mix it around. And now what we're going to do is we're going to mix everything together. We're going to get it nice and pasty, or pasty, whatever. But we want the soy sauce to kind of mix with the sriracha sauce, with the honey, with the pepper, and everything to become almost this reddish brown color. But we definitely want the honey not to clump, all right? Now, I'd say that that's pretty good. You may want to add a few more minutes to your mixing, but it's up to you. Next, we take our chicken, and I always start with the part I pre-scored down the middle, and you just dump it in. Put it right in, okay? And then start to mix it around. Get that sauce all over the place. Don't worry, you're gonna dump this on top when it's already in its bakeable container, okay? But that one's good right there. And now, with some tin foil, I'm gonna bake this, okay? And I opened it up so that the pre-scored part is down the middle. Now next, I'm gonna do the same with this piece here. Again, you wanna put, I suggest putting the pre-scored part down first. Make sure that that part's nice and juicy. And then that's it, okay? Now we're gonna put that on next to our other piece. And now the third piece, again, we take the pre-scored part, put it in the sauce, mix that around, get it a nice brown color. Make sure we don't have any chicken white exposed. We want this whole thing to be covered. Great. These are our pieces. Now, what I recommend is don't waste any of this sauce, even though there's not much left. Just dump it right on top. You don't want to waste it. It tastes delicious. Now, for those of my sportsmen and my athletes who might be asking, oh, I wonder if this is healthy. Yes, it is. You're not using any products that aren't, okay, maybe the soy sauce has a lot of salt, sodium, but you can get the low sodium. The rest of this is mostly just spices. The honey's natural sugars, it's all good. And you're talking roughly 20 grams of protein per chicken piece. Let's put it in the oven now. Okay, now I have my little oven here preheated to 185 degrees Celsius. Now it's been preheating for about 5 minutes, which is okay because this is a small oven. So, smell this before you put it in. Oh, it smells spicy and delicious. Smells Asian-y almost. Now, I'm gonna throw this in here, and I'm gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. That should be more than enough, again, because the chicken is roughly about an inch thick, so, or even less, so that's a perfect time. So let's let this cook. We'll come back in 20 minutes, and then we'll eat it together. Okay? All right, so the chicken is done. Let's go ahead and this is what it looks like. Now don't worry, the little parts that are burned, that's just the caramelized sriracha sauce. So we're gonna grab the chicken now, we'll throw some on a plate. So I got 1 piece, 2 piece, and 3 piece. Okay, so now we're gonna just cut a little piece. Look at how nice and white that is. It's cooked all the way through. And here is the taste test. Ready? You know what? It's spicy, definitely. The sriracha sauce. You can definitely taste some sugar from the honey. You can definitely taste some sweetness. All in all, that's it, guys. Very simple. Enjoy the recipe. Please leave me a comment down below if you like it or hate it. Let me know if I should do more of these. This is kind of new for me. I'll see you later. Enjoy your weekend.